Let's try out FAE Beauty Lush Blush in the shade Wifey as a first impressions.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new here, hi, my name is Asta. I'm a big time makeup junkie. I love makeup. I love playing with makeup. And if you love makeup too, please consider following me for all the unfiltered makeup content. That would mean a lot to me. And for today's video, I'm gonna try out a new launch from FAE Beauty and it's their Lush Blush. Honestly, this is my first time trying out any product from FAE Beauty. Earlier, I wanted to try out the lip whipped cream and lip liners, but the shades I wanted were out of stock. This was during Nykaa Pink Friday sale. But when I saw this on their Instagram page, like they launched a new product and that too a blush, I was like, I should give this a try because I'm in this phase where I'm just enjoying blushes altogether, and especially in winters, we all love that, flush of colors on our cheeks. So as I said, this is a new launch. I directly ordered this from their website, like FAE Beauty official website. This one retails for 599, like 600 rupees for 5.5 ml of the product. Comes in 10 different shades, which is I think great. And when I say 10 different shades, I mean it. They have got wide and variety of shades range in this particular blush range, like from coral to dark maroon. You have got it all. Choose whichever shade you want. Now with this blush, they have also launched this Lush blush brush, which is like an exclusive brush meant for this blush. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. And it retails for I think 459 something. I didn't get it because I've got so many brushes already, but you can if you want to. Talking about the outer packaging, this is what it looks like. This is FAE Beauty Lush blush. They have mentioned the shade here, and here as well I got the shade Wifey. Talking about our actual product, this is what it looks like. The packaging is incredibly cute. This comes in this matte glass bottle with a cute white cap, and it looks absolutely cute. As I said, I picked up the shade Wifey, and this is what it looks like. It is kind of a deep beetroot pink kind of a shade, as they've mentioned on the website. So yes, this is what it looks like. Now before going ahead with the swatches and application, let's see what the brand has to say about the product so that we know what to expect and what not to. Lush Blush is a feather light creamy liquid blush with a seamless serum like finish. Basically this has got creamy serum kind of a formula. Gives radiant within flush of color. Blendable and buildable. Last up to 8 hours. Weightless and richly pigmented. Available in 10 different shades to choose from. Now when we know what the brand has to say about the product, let's start with the application part.
Again, this is what our product looks like. Cute packaging overall. The shade I'm using is called Wifey, and this is what the applicator looks like. Starting with the dot method, I'm placing 3 dots on my cheeks, and I'm not using any kind of brush or blender to blend it. I'm just using my hand to blend it, and to my surprise, this is blending very easily, like with bare minimum efforts, if I have to be honest. The shade Wifey looks pigmented, though at first it looked like a beautiful muted mauve pink shade, but the moment I start to apply and blend it, it looks super stunning. With just one layer, like 3 dots, the finish is absolutely natural, little on the dewy side, although it did move my base a little, like very little. And this is how it looks with just one single application. Now I'm going ahead with a little bit more blush, like not too much because I don't want to ruin my base. Again, blending using my fingers, and this is blending like a butter. I've got very dry skin. Choosing the right base products gets extremely tricky sometimes, so I like to go for product that feels very creamy and blends like anything on my skin. And look at that flush of color on my cheeks. Look at that difference. The shade Wifey looks really beautiful, and people with medium to fair skin tone can definitely try this out. Finish of the product is itself very radiant and natural looking. Now I'm placing 3 dots on the other side as well, but for this side I'm using my Morphe angular brush to blend it. But did you just see that it literally disappeared with the brush? Now I don't know if it's something to do with the brush. I guess I should have used the round fluffy brush like the blush brush. I guess it is the brush because I do use this brush sometimes with my powder products like contour and everything. So yes, my bad. But I have taken a little bit more amount of this product, like very little. Now I can see product building up. Of course, I think while using this blush I'm gonna stick to my hands because it did work better for me. You can choose whatever works for you better. Even with the most of my creamy and liquid blushes, I like to use my fingers to blend. Now I have taken a tiny dot on apple of my cheeks, like very tiny, to see how much more I can build this up. Initially I was a little skeptical about the shade because it's pink. I like to use coral shade shades when it comes to my blushes, but honestly I'm not disappointed here. From the wide range of shades to the formula of the product, I really liked FAE Beauty as a first impression. Another thing I noticed, this has got creamy serum kind of a formula. This is feeling very lightweight on my skin, blending very easily but also not exaggerating a lot of my skin texture. I do have tiny bumps all over my face, and if not flawless, but this definitely feels beautiful on my
Now
skin.
this is how it looks. As this is my first product from FAE Beauty, I'm super impressed. Now I understand why people actually go crazy and praise this brand a lot. Now I understand the hype complete. Talking about the formula and texture, as I said earlier, this has got creamy serum kind of a formula which blends easily. Like I was not making any extra efforts to blend it. Also feels super light on skin. As a dry skin girl, my only concern with creamy liquid blushes, like once you apply them, they do get dry out really quickly, so you have to work really fast with those blushes, like, or else they're gonna leave the mark. But that's not the case here. It is super blendable. As I said, this is blendable, but this is also buildable. Like if you want something super natural looking, just go for 2 dots and that's it. But if you want to build it like I did, just add 2 more dots and that's it, blend it. But it did move my base a little bit, like not too much, just a bit. Talking about the finish, I feel this has got very radiant finish. This is not completely matte, which I personally prefer for my dry skin, especially when it comes to creamy liquid blushes. So that's it for today's video. I really hope you find this video helpful if you're planning to buy this blush. Also, please do not forget to like and subscribe for more unfiltered makeup content. See you in the next video.